folks, Scott again here from Sauter Hills with a weekly update. And I don't know about you, but these crazy days are just been difficult, and yet we are anticipating them coming to an end soon and trusting the Lord during these days. As you know, we made the difficult decision last week to cancel all of our youth camps this summer. And that was extremely difficult for us and very disappointing. Our staff is disappointed, and I know there's been tears shed over that. I know you're disappointed, and your children are disappointed. And then we are dealing with summer staff who are also disappointed. But somehow, through this whole thing, we need to trust God. Somehow, we need to understand and hang on to and believe that this is going to work for our good. Somehow we have to believe that God is going to receive the glory as a result of that. It's interesting that while the Lord has directed me to the Psalms for several weeks, my mind and my heart have gone back to Romans chapter 8. And we're familiar with that verse that says that for those who love God, we know that all things work together for our good. We get that and trust that. And yet my mind is running down to verse 32, where Paul says that he who did not spare his own son, but gave him up for us all, how will he not with him graciously give us all things? John Piper says that's the most important verse in the Bible, and it's the promise that we are choosing to hang on to during these days, that God is going to graciously give us all things that we need. You need to hang on to that, and you need to help your kids learn how to hang on to that. Wednesday, in this week's 10 minutes at 10 o'clock with Mr. Scott, I want to try to help the kids understand how to deal with disappointment, so have them check in for that. So for now, I just want to share a few things with you. First of all, thank you so much for your gracious and kind response to our cancellation. So many incredible, encouraging emails and phone calls and texts that we've received, and we appreciate so much your understanding of this difficult decision that we've made. If you're not aware yet, we are asking for you to respond in 4 different ways if you've paid registration money for this summer. One, we're asking you to consider donating the entire amount to us. 2, we're asking you to at least let us keep and donate the deposit portion, then we will refund you anything over the deposited amount. And then 3, consider letting us keep your entire amount to be used toward a later event. And then 4th, we also get that some of you really need your refund, and we will gladly refund that to you. We're asking you to send those requests to our email address at grow@sauterhills.com and do it that way and take care of that, and the ladies will help you with that. So thank you so much for that. So many of you have made donations to the camp that are going to make a huge, huge difference for us as we move forward. In the meantime, our new objective for the summer is to offer this series of family camps. We're hoping to offer 6 camps in 5 weeks, and we are working right now on the details of what that looks like, what we can offer. And it's amazing, while you might be thinking, if we can't run kids camps, how can we do family camps? Well, our facilities allow us to sponsor at least 22 families who would have their own rooms and their own restrooms and shower areas. And so we think even with some social distancing that can take place. Now, we're hoping that some of that restriction will be lifted. So on May 20th, it is our plan to post a lot of details, what's available, what we're going to be doing, the cost related to that. And yet, even though on the 20th, while we post that, we're going to wait until June 1st before we allow anyone to register, because we want some of those details that we think aren't going to come out till the end of the month. So we just feel like we need to wait a little longer till we hear communications from the CDC, from the American Camp Nurse Association that we're working with, from our local health department and from Governor DeWine himself. We're hoping that many of those restrictions will just make the process and the flow of our summer camps for families just work a whole lot better. So please pray about that. Please pray for us as we move forward with it. We're excited about that. We're preparing for it. And while this isn't going to look like it normally does, we just think it's going to be a great time to get together and enjoy our camp setting. So in the meantime, the Lord bless you. Don't forget to have your kids check in at 10 o'clock on Wednesday for a little update specifically for them. We love you all. We're praying for you. We miss you, and we look forward to seeing you soon. See ya.